Okay, welcome back to Out of the Park Baseball 22. This is our GM for Life playthrough. Still currently the general manager of the Detroit Tigers. Our goals: don't suck. 40-48. That's a 455. So that's a good enough percentage for the owner. Upgraded third base. Castro's been there most of the year. We did bring Padillo up, and he started off good. He's tailed off a little bit in the average. The manager just put Castro back there as a permanent move. Well, not as a permanent move. Let's go ahead and look at that now. He has him there against righties and lefties, National League parks. When you have the DH, Castro is our DH, and Padlo is still at third base. So they're both getting time at third base, and as long as one of the two's hitting above, we should be okay there. Home runs. Early in the season, it jumped up to like we were 13th or something, but we are solidly back in 15th spot. Got our Cy Young Award winner. Attendance has dropped off a little bit, but we're still way above the increase that they wanted. So that's all good. Let's look at the emails. We have a rising star, Riley Green. .286, 11 home runs, 329 at bats. Left fielder. All right. We are coming up on the first year player draft. We will get back to that in a moment. Nick Games, number one player. Okay. Said we get back to the draft. That's what this particular episode is going to cover, mostly the draft. A few other things. One other thing. Talk about trading blocks. Every once in a while you do got to look at it. And this intrigues me. Astrodillo. Sorry, I do not know how to pronounce names. I don't get to watch that much baseball. And when I do, it's usually with the sound off. I'm watching the game and not really getting to hear the names called out, so I apologize. He's 30, going to be 31. He has a $980,000 contract this year for 2022, which we are in. He's arbitration eligible, projected to go to 1-1 next year. Okay, last year of options. Scouting. Should be able to hold down a major league role. Okay. Topped out here at everything. Looks good. He's a catcher. Can also play first. Can also play third. Left and right. So, a guy who can do a little bit of everything. Last year, he was 391 in about 2020. 250 in the majors. Limited time, 16 at bats. Limited time in AAA, he did a 391. Spent majority of his time in the majors for Minnesota, 274. 3 home runs. And so far this year, he has spent the majority of his time in AAA, where he's doing 325 with 3 home runs. 40 some odd plate appearances in the majors was 326. I'm going to say he'll probably finish the year right around 300 in the majors if we go and sign him or trade for him. I expect him to have a right at a 300 average for us. And looking at The guy who's there all the time, 223. The guy we just called up, Rogers, hasn't. He played one game, 3 at bats, hasn't hit, but he's a defensive guy. So, even if we would trade and he doesn't hit 300, if he hits 270, that's still a big uptick to what we have right now. Remember our other guy, Garver, is hurt, but he's still only batting 226. I'm thinking we have to take a chance on him. So that becomes, what do we have to give up for him? How about cash? You'll take 250,000, huh? What if I just give you 50? You just want to get rid of him. Why do you just want to get rid of him? Because he's the oldest guy you have. I'm guessing you get somebody else in AAA, right? You got a bunch of guys in AAA. I think that's it. I think they just want to get rid of him. So can we snag somebody else off you? I haven't looked as far ahead. I just seen he was available and that we could get him for money. Right fielder. Not that we need another outfielder, but yeah, never mind. Something I don't do, which is just try to buy players. See, $1. They just want him off the roster. I gotta do it. It sucks up a spot on the 40 man. What am I looking for? Designate for assignment. Okay, Rogers, you're going back down. And he goes right into the starting lineup. That's almost like one of those deals where you hear them, they say, player was traded for cash considerations and maybe a future player, and then you hear about 4 years down the road that they end up giving up somebody that just walked in off the street as the future player to be named later. But we'll take it. So we are going to do the draft now. We pick fifth. So let's start the draft. I'm going to go one by one because I want to see. We want all players. Because remember, we are looking at Hill. That's who we are targeting for our first one. Okay. And they took the best player in the draft. So Colorado took our guy. Really. Okay. All right, that makes me sick. Let's go to right to us. What do we have? $45, $50, $50, $65, $40. Great job at the plate, working the count. Very sure-handed, reliable. I have an 80 changeup. It's only got 3 pitches though. Fastball starts, wipeout slider. And what does he want? He wants $6 million. For slot. Okay, down to our next draft pick. Dugan. 4 pitches, fastball, curve, slider change. Yeah, I don't. I like him because he's almost fully developed. Not asking for much. He's 23. So figure what, rest of this year and then next year in the minors, and then he can be brought up. Yeah, I don't like him. He's a lefty. My problem is I'm not going to be enough to sign him. I can't sign another player for $6 million. I just can't do that. I'm going to take him. I'm going to take Okuda. I would have taken Neiman, but 3 pitches. And I know Okuda only has 3, but I feel more confident in what Okuda has than Neiman. I think Lehman's going to be a reliever. Meet demand on him, see what happens. Okay, offer him slot. And there's Lehman. Good. We'll do the same thing with him. Actually, we'll offer. We'll meet his demand. Gavin Black, catcher. How far down here is he? Way down there. Player who very rarely receives a major league roster spot. We'd be better off to take a run at this guy. He's a pitcher catcher. Okay. Yeah, he's a reliever. Pitcher center fielder. Let's mop up and trade material. Got 4 pitches. Great curve. Okay. Yeah, from here out, we're just we're going to rely on our scouting department. It's Gavin Black again. Third baseman. Round 9. Another third baseman. Okay. This is round 10. Okay, and we are going to auto-complete the draft. Okay. There was our $1 trade we made. All right, we're going to play some games. We got, 3 against Chicago here. First one, we get White Sox beat us 6-0. Kuna Jr. wins the home run challenge. He was convinced, and he was convinced. I'm not sure why the All-Star game, it did this last year too, it fell during the, while we're playing the game. That can't happen. That's a little glitch there somewhere. Uh-oh, Soto's hurt. Oh, he's been out. Okay. I was confused there for a minute. All right, that's another one in Chicago. We lose 2-4. Finish that day. 3 to 4 months. We'll put De La Cruz up. Just right into the number 1 spot. All right. All right, let's play one more against Chicago. We lost 5-3. Okay, still waiting on 3 of these guys. Got pending offers. And that's going to do it for this episode. Give this video a like. Let me know that you want me to keep doing these. And please subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you down the road.